Alright everyone, welcome back to another week. I thought we'd make a little splash, because Baker isn't cutting it, and he needs to be benched for a couple weeks. Since this draft class is pretty weak, I thought, you know what? Let's get the man, the myth, the legend, the bearded god, Ryan Fitzpatrick. We're 5th and 6th in our 4th string guard. Why not? I think I'm going to change something on our depth chart as well for this week. It's the Bengals. For those. We're going to start Fitz. I think I want Higgins instead of Landry to be a number 2. And put in the slot Jarvis Landry. What do you guys think about that? Because I think that would help a little bit more of our route running. I prefer Peoples-Jones, but at this point in this juncture, I don't think he's ready for that. His speed's a little better, but not by a whole lot. That'll be next year, I think. Give him a year. He's a rookie. Let's give him some time. So, we're starting with Fitzpatrick against the Bengals. And if he doesn't do good either, we will put Baker back in. But let's get into this game. At Cincy. We should be able to do well offensively against this defense. Now, our defense needs to step it up. We did really good against Steelers, I thought. Especially considering we had 3 times. We started in our own territory on the field goals. This would be a big statement win if we get this going now. We need to have Chubb needs 12 carries to keep himself happy and there's more up in the team. But let's get it.
Today,
because who day? Nobody.
Stadium in Cincinnati. It's week 7 of the NFL on EA Sports. Joe Burrow and the Cincinnati Bengals taking on Ryan Fitzpatrick and the Cleveland Browns.
Named for the legendary coach and co-founder of the Bengals, here's a good look at Paul Brown Stadium on the riverfront in Cincinnati. This crowd loves their orange and black. The scene just a short time ago, they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room. We're ready for football as the Bengals get set to do battle with the Cleveland Browns.
Yeah, need a drink because we're going to kick butt today, aren't we?
Hi again, everyone. I'm Brandon Gunn. To my left, Charles Davis. And Charles, you focus on this Bengal team entering play. They've certainly found their groove of late, winners of 5 in a row.
And I think the sky's the limit for this team. They're playing the best football that they've played in a long time.
Meanwhile, for the Browns here, they come into this one 0-6 on the year, and really it's sort of just been one thing after another.
Coupled with they don't start very fast. The first quarter's really been an issue for them. They've got to learn to get out of the gates quicker in order to try and win some games.
Now we get a peek at LSU's Joe
He's
Burrow,
doing good. I
the
haven't picked yet.
pick in the 2020 draft, of course, as he gets the Bengals ready for their first drive.
After seeing what he did last week, throwing 4 touchdown passes, I had to go to my thesaurus to try and come up with some great words for what he did. I'm still coming up blank. He was scintillating.
Keep
I'm
going,
going
boys.
simple. I don't have your thesaurus. I'm going dynamite. He was dynamite.
I'll take it.
And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down.
That's good.
The numbers on the receiving end for Boyd last time out. 6 catches, 59 yards.
And he was able to haul that pass in there, but he knows he's got a tough task ahead of him. This unit in the top 5 in the NFL against the pass. He's going to have to really work hard to get open.
He'll find the rookie from Clemson, T.
We're still the top 5. I don't feel like it.
On the hook up
I'll
there,
tell you
and it's a
that.
first down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. This one grabbed by A.J. Green.
Ooh.
And he'll be corralled out.
A.J. Green's been with
across
it for a
midfield down to
long
the
time.
45. It's another 10 yards on that one and another first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
And Burrow going to throw again. This pass complete to
These
Higgins.
curls are getting us.
7 yards the pick up there.
Complete to
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. I don't think it's a surprise they're throwing the football early. We expected that. They told us they were going to come out firing, but 4 for 4 on the opening drive. They like that.
They don't just like it, they love it, because now everyone gets locked in. Their confidence jumps up. Everyone's easy about what they're doing out there. And by the way, they're looking at the sideline thinking to themselves and expressing, let's keep throwing it.
Good
We're doing
play.
pretty well.
T. Higgins was the intended target. And now it's 2nd down. So a look here at the key
2 weeks
inactives.
for,
And we got this list before the game down on the
Urchin's pretty
field.
important.
They tell us the same thing every time, don't they? Next man up.
No excuses. Be ready to play. That's the mantra of every organization. The key is having guys on the roster who are capable of filling in and playing at a high level. That's what.
And he'll take this.
That's just
into the
pathetic.
end zone for the Bengals. He
Where was our
did.
linebackers and safeties and corners?
His third
Tuck my D-line
touchdown
from the
now
opposite
on
side of the
year.
line
And
was
the
running him
Bengals
down.
take it right down and score on the opening
Oh.
drive.
Okay, we'll do more of this. That's it.
These guys, of course, coming off back-to-back victories, and you see that kind of advancing into this game, don't you?
You certainly do, and when you have a team that doesn't get too full of itself, even though they've won 2 games in a row, you get the end result that we saw there, that nice opening drive, because they're sharp, they're focused, and they're locked into everything that they're doing.
Here comes Johnson on the return. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. And here are the Browns for their opening drive. And they'll be led out by their veteran quarterback in season number 16
Look at that
in the
beard.
NFL. It's Ryan Fitzpatrick.
And this is a game for grit, determination, and somehow finding a way not to panic. What a horrible start for them. I mean, they haven't won a game yet. So now, as a quarterback, you're not just talking to your team. You've got to demonstrate to them what they need to do to win. He's got to be the leader by how he plays.
Up past the 25 to the 26, a gain of 5.
Just remember, your toe brushing for Chubb, so keep feeding them.
2nd and 5.
brings up 2nd and 5.
A run for Nick Chubb. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39.
The tackle made by Jesse
And
Bates.
a nice carry and a first down for Cleveland. A nice pickup there by Nick Chubb, who's a bright spot for this Cleveland offense. He finished 2nd in the league in rushing in 2019 with nearly 1,500 yards on the ground and got into the end zone 8 times. And how about this for durability? Has not missed a game in his NFL career. What a bounce back from a big-time knee injury while at the University of Georgia.
They go with Chubb on 2nd down. He'll get about 3 as he's brought down right around the 42.
He's brought down at the 40.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles.
And he'll be
Yeah, that wasn't his
taken
fault.
down by the Bengal pressure.
Eyes are going open again.
Defensively, I think he was trying to go through his...
I'll show that again. Because he was open. I guess he was right here. I was looking at this guy here. But you know, if I threw that, he wouldn't be open. Just no one's like getting open.
Find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just
Right.
brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
And here's Gillen on now to punt as he gets this one away.
Oh, I thought I got a fair catch. Hit the punter.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
That hurt sports. If it was
I'll
running
take
into the
that.
kicker, wouldn't be a first down. Roughing, it is a first.
And just think about the differences between the two. Running into the kicker almost feels inadvertent, just a small tap, so to speak. When you
Oh,
rough him, usually
not
bodies are hitting the
moving.
ground and flying all different places. And the difference is 5 yards or 15. And in this case, that's a big play.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Now it's a bootleg with Fitzpatrick. Rolling to his right.
oh,
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. William Jackson with a pick. And
yikes.
he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line.
Fitzpatrick's pass.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They've got a
Oh,
7-0
boy.
lead in the
We're back at
football
it
as well
again,
as
aren't
they
we?
start out 1st and 10. Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Bengals 7.
Telling you, this is a bad game.
Burrow going to give this to Mixon. And some space here. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. That
We
one
cannot
the
stop the
gain
run
of
no matter what
20
we
and a
do.
first down.
And a good pickup there by Mixon, and that shows the talent that he has. Back-to-back 1,000-yard seasons, 4th in the NFL in 2018, 9th last year. But I look for those numbers to jump back up again with the introduction of new talent in Cincinnati.
And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And he'll go right back to Green, but this time it's complete.
Tackle, boys. Come
And they're
on.
going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 17-yard line.
For a Cincinnati.
They get 17 down to the 17, and it's a first down.
10 at the 17-yard line.
Mixon with a first down carry. And he can't quite get
Man,
there.
we're just not
Tackled down
tackling.
at the 1. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. And he takes
I was
it
double
into the
teamed.
end zone. Touchdown, Bengals. Joe Mixon with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Bengals, they widen their lead. Not a bad start for him. 2 drives for the offense, 2 rushing TDs.
Almost like he's in the percussion section in the band, isn't it? Got a little oomph, right? Got a little crash, got a little bang. He's got it all as he gets to the end zone. 2nd rushing touchdown, as you noted, on 2 drives. He's off to a
Brutal.
terrific start.
Okay, you ready? Wait for it. The Browns drive about to get started. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0 the score as they regroup with 1st and 10. On the move to his left. Got a
See,
man,
Baker
that's
would've gotten
Rashard
that.
Higgins. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. 25 yards that time.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, he was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
On the ground, it's Chubb.
Nick Chubb.
Watching that play unfold and watching him complete it brought back memories of doing all those pursuit drills to make sure you don't over-pursue and let a guy get a cutback lane on you. He did that very well.
You praised him on tape yesterday for the angles that he takes to the ball. Took a great angle right there. It's a gain of 10, and the Browns are going to get a first down.
It's a gain of 10.
You're feeding him.
First down, Browns.
They give the Chubb out of the gun. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
Well, if they continue to run the football this strong, right up the middle, I don't know if they can wait till halftime to make adjustments. They better find a way to get it done series to series. I don't know if they need to sub some guys out, bring in extra people, maybe change what they're doing on the defensive side of the ball. But right now, they're running the ball very well right out of
The Devils right now.
Here's 2nd and
Lovely.
9, just a yard on that last run. And he'll find Hall. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9.
Marvin Hall.
8
Here's
yards on
kid's
the
elbow,
completion,
huh?
but now they face third down.
This season, man. I'm gonna milk the clock because we don't want them to score again. The ball again, second half. Just take it easy.
They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape.
Chubb's hurt.
And that is not going to get it done. Now a stoppage, and we've
Jeez.
got Chubb shaken up on the play. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. And he is into the end zone.
There we go.
Touchdown, Cleveland. Jarvis Landry, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Browns are back within a score. Good bounce back.
I just don't get it.
Through the pick on drive number 1, drive number 2.
I don't get it.
Right down the field.
Oh, I
into
keep
the end
missing
zone.
those.
Agree totally. Excellent bounce back. Tremendous poise.
Who's turning? He's up for the
Confidence
game.
never lost. And obviously he transmitted that to his teammates as well. What a really nice drive.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10.
Joe Mixon and the rest of his offense making their way back. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well. So that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field is still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
And now the throw hauled in by Green.
Put that in
And
traffic.
they're able to get this one across the 35. 12 yards there and a first down. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. That's taken in by
We're tackling
Higgins.
hard.
The Bengals going to use the second
it
of
up.
their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Throwing again, it's Burrow. He finds his running back, Mixon.
We've been all
Takes this one
day.
down almost all the way to the 30. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in
It's
this
gonna hit all
game, the
day.
alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
He's got Jack Doyle. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first
You know, they make the
half.
field goal automatically, so
So on 2nd
Don't
down, the
matter.
field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. This from 44 yards out, left hash. Rosa's kick is good. And that will extend their lead here to 17-6.
they make it every time, ain't they?
So a capper there to a pretty good first half.
And I love the way that they put a chokehold on the clock and pretty much drained everything before they put the field goal on the board as they headed into the half.
Let's look at the
And
ball
that
back
will
again.
bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Browns drive about to get started. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
So we have reached halftime here in an 11-point contest as we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. A lot to get to here as some of the division races starting to take shape as we look around the NFL here in week number 7. We'll begin with as good a rivalry as there's been the last decade or so. Baltimore playing host to their AFC North rivals, Pittsburgh.
Ravens are doing good at
And
all.
it's the Steelers out in front in the second quarter. Ben Roethlisberger has thrown a couple of touchdown passes. Next, we take a trip down the coast to Miami to check on the Dolphins at home at Hard Rock Stadium. And they lead the visiting LA Chargers at halftime. Preston Williams, a touchdown catch in that first half. Finally, let's get down to Houston. Check on the Texans at home at NRG Stadium. And they have the lead in that one over the visiting Packers. The Texans locked in a tight one, but this is a game you feel they've got to have. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a back-and-forth first half. Who can put it together in the second half? For the answer, we turn it back over to our broadcast team of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Browns going to see the football first, but they trail here as we resume play on EA Sports. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. They'll run on first down. Bernard.
Bernard's a former Bengal, too.
Offside. Defense.
The penalty does everything but get them a first down. It's close here on 2nd and inches. On the ground, this is Johnson. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
The more football I watch, the more I want to check and see if teams are going to panic when they're down on the scoreboard. And this team has shown no signs of doing that. A lot of the time, they come out after the half. Things haven't worked so well in the first go-around. They want to throw the football like crazy. But the way to open up throwing the ball is to run it. And they've run it well here to start the second half.
At the 44-yard line.
Play fake. It's Fitzpatrick. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. For the shotgun, it's Fitzpatrick. He can run for it, and he will. And a nice job there defensively to contain him and get him to the ground a few yards short of the first down marker. Pretty solid gain of 7 yards that time as he scrambled, but now they face a fourth down.
No, that's a horrible cut. Why would you cut so slow?
The Browns unable to move the chains on fourth down. And this defense will take over right near midfield at the 49-yard line. On first and 10, Joe Burrow taken in by the tight end Doyle.
Where's our tackling at?
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose.
I call run play when no one's there.
To go into attack mode, really try to put the hammer down and finish this one off.
That's now a pair of
Don't understand that whatsoever. And my user was way upside the field. I'm just frustrated.
Now it's Burrow. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't
Too easy, huh?
I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
Third and goal, Burrow. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. How about the defensive stand here from first and goal? 3 straight incompletion.
Yeah, I think people are wondering why.
I thought they had a touchdown. I thought 2-point conversion.
But once the first incompletion happened,
well.
It's almost like they were committed to throwing the ball from then on out.
Makes the score Bengals 20.
That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold
2
him
scores.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the
Like
cap to the
always like
stop
that.
troops there, because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
Heading out as the Cleveland offense now as they get set to take over here. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on fourth. Didn't get it. How does that translate? The Bengal pressure gets him that time.
No blocking whatsoever.
Carl Lawson with a little how do you do
One thing or another every time.
If you want a lesson on how to defeat an offensive tackle, that was pretty textbook.
Is that a clip and save? That's what's going to go around the league, and people are going to watch that and say, my goodness, that's how you do it? And I feel awful for the offensive tackle, because we always talk about the athleticism of that guy who just beat him. Well, you have to be athletic to try and block that guy. Just in this case, the defense won.
play action. Fitzpatrick. Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins.
Oh my
And that will
goodness,
be
guys.
incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it
We have
falls
to
the
go.
ground and
We're
brings up
basically
fourth down.
fourth quarter.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for him. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
Now Fitzpatrick hit. It's out. He lost the football. And the Bengals grab it. And they will set up shop red zone
Speechless.
territory at the third.
Speechless. That was a dumb trade by me. What? Okay, challenge
10-yard
it.
line.
Defense.
From the 13 now.
It's not like it matters, but I was gonna challenge it.
Now they work on 1st and 10. Now it's Burrow. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. Blowing that play up, Roquan Smith as he gets the sack. Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. There's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
This is caught.
I call it cover 6.
Take it on in for a Bengals
He's still allowed
touchdown.
right there.
A.J. Green, his 4th touchdown up the year.
Okay.
And the Bengals use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6.
Get out
And
of
the lead
hand.
now to 3 touchdowns at 21 points. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it ends with a Bengals score. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Ready to take over again on offense. Out comes Cleveland. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it, though.
It's a big
Because
game.
You're exactly
You
right.
like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
And he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Screenplay, Johnson. And he'll go down, and that
We
will
got
do
first
it
down,
for
finally.
the 3rd quarter of action. Back now in Cincinnati. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4.
Ooh.
This is caught. I think he got that with one hand.
Complete.
13 yards to pick up there. Good for a...
Gotta see that one to catch. Look at that catch. Shoom. That was cool.
Cleveland first.
15 yards. First down, Browns.
Mayfield now from the 50. But when this ball's
Oh
tipped
my
and
goodness.
intercepted. Picked off at the 46. And he's just across midfield and down at the...
If I could throw my controller right now, it'd be this. Watch. He drops the ball and gives it to the guy. I just,
49-yard line.
I would say,
Intercepted. The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
On 1st down, Mixon. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line.
said the same thing every
Malcolm
week.
Smith there for the stop. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's
Not
2nd and
what we're
7.
doing.
Pickup brings up 2nd and 7. at the Browns' 40.
Again, it's Mixon. They had 3 yards on first down, just 1 yard there.
Well, partner, Marvin, our #1 stats guy, just handed me a little card that says he has 97 yards on the ground today. You think he's going to get the ball again?
I think so. 3 away from that century mark. Got to have it.
Yeah, and I think what they're going to call is one of his favorite runs, whatever he feels comfortable with, and when the offensive line is executed well today, to try and get him over 100 yards.
It's a 6-yard pickup. It's still a few chain
First
links
punt
short. It
season,
appears
it feels
with
like.
4th down coming up. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost
It
like
won't
no
matter,
man's
though. They
land.
win the game
Might
anyway.
hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it, get the first down, close it out.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. Trying to get it to Landry there, but it's going to be 2nd down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. Geno Atkins able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon. Mayfield and this Browns offense staring at a 3rd and long now after the sack. Now the
Why can't it throw it? It's staying
goes
there.
down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Geno Atkins able to record his 5th sack of the season. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
This just...
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down.
Yeah, why wouldn't you?
So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. And it is incomplete.
Nowhere
the
to go.
Browns unable to move the chains on 4th down. And
It's all
now,
right.
boy, the ball's going to go over on downs here inside the 10-yard line. Well, at this stage of the game in the second half, down 3 scores, I guess they felt like they needed to push.
And let's face it, with this deficit, if they give up another score here after they didn't get it, does it really matter? It really doesn't. They had to go and try and make something happen if they had any chance of winning this game.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 2nd and goal now as they look to add a few more points here onto their total. And he is in. Touchdown, Bengals. Joe Mixon, his 3rd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Bengals use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. He keeps carrying the ball into the end zone, and in this one, he's sort of carrying the team on his back.
He's the reason that they lead right now, no question about it. And you talk about on his back, he's not minding the extra weight at all, is he? Carrying that just as lightly as he does the football.
Yeah,
what a great performance so far.
Those 3 touchdowns, it's got him in the lead.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
And the Browns getting set to go. It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case. They'll drop this down to Johnson underneath. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards, and it'll be 2nd and very short.
It's 2nd and inches.
Mayfield off the play fake.
3-yard line.
Hit as he throws there, incomplete. Now, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit.
Pressure comes, and down goes Baker
David threw it.
Carl Lawson picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
That right now, that's a defeated team out there. I think you can see it totally in their body language.
Hands on hips, heads low. It's just been a struggle from the start.
Yeah, this team has been thoroughly beaten right from the word go.
And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. So they tried to go for it for pride. But it really wouldn't have mattered. This one, it was already determined.
No doubt about it. This one was over a while ago.
They'll run on first down. Mixon.
How's it get out of that? Just kneel at that point, guys. Not rubbing it in.
Yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down.
Why would you not kneel it?
10 at the 24-yard line.
They'll run here with Mixon. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Another loss. Go figure.
So this one in the win column now for the Cincinnati Bengals. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half, the adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus
You guys got schooled all over. Look at that.
whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
So for the Bengals, they remain one of the hottest teams out there as the win moves them to 6-1. And they'll get to stay home again next week as the Tennessee Titans.
You don't want to see
come
those
town.
stats. You know what they were. 35 yards and like 40 yards. It's trash. That's all that was. Well, we might lose our job here momentarily. Because we shot for playoffs. You got hurt. You got hurt, so how can I give you 12 carries? Oi, 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 oi. Doctors cleared Sheldon Richardson. Give the backup in. Alright. Any negotiations again? Sorry, I'm kind of down. I'm just frustrated beyond disbelief. That's too much money for him. No. I'm interested in him. We'll keep him as a good locker room guy. In depth. Of course you want more. No. Sorry, buddy, but no. None of these guys I want to bring back. Maybe him. That's about it. Because no one else is going to do nothing. So, I want Smith and the other guy back. I think that'd be great what we're looking for. Let's see here. Oh no. I'm just frustrated to say the least. I'm going to go through the 4th round since we don't have 5, 6, or 7. There's no reason to be doing that. I also do 5 just in case. Like, there's a 3rd rounder there. 2nd. It's good depth in this right end room right here. So, it's a good defensive line draft. We could be number 1 at this rate. Let's see, Mac Wilson's back. So that's good. By the look of it, that's good. Alright. Alright guys, let's get another loss. Big shock. I know you're all laughing probably. But, you know, 0-7, best case scenario 9-7. We're not going to win all 9 games. But, hey, gotta be hopeful. So part of being a Browns coach is 1 game at a time. Till next time, bye.